Good evening, everybody. Today, let us discuss the three basic questions which are the foundation stones or the fundamentals to a purposeful life. In the present session, the question is, why should we know anything? So, what is the purpose of knowing? There are two possible answers to this question. One is because we are human beings, we must know. And the second answer is because every being desires happiness. In this presentation, let me justify these two answers. Now, coming to the first answer, since we are human beings, we must know something that is required. What is that something and what is that requirement we shall discuss in our future sessions. Now, we are concerned with only because we are human beings, we must know. Let us justify only this part of the statement in this session. In this vast universe, man is the only being gifted with two greatest boons ever, mind to think and a heart to feel. With these two great boons, man has got no other chance but to use them purposefully. Immediate question that rises is, what if they are not used in a right way? Man, without the aforesaid gifts, that is, mind to think and heart to feel, is in no way different from other animals. All these animals live as a part of the nature. They don't have a separate existence. They don't have a separate mind to think and act, or a separate heart to feel and respond. All their acts and mutations are reflexive. They react and respond accordingly. They live as a part of the nature. You can rightly say, nature is living in them. They come into the world as part of the natural laws, lead the journey of life as part of the natural laws, and end this journey too as part of the same natural laws. Happiness and misery are not separately experienced by them. That process is done naturally. Pains and gains makes no difference in their case. But it makes the difference in case of man. We, being humans with our gifted heart and mind, always stood apart from the nature and even tried to make the best use of it. A buffalo took the rain as it is, but man went to have some shelter or an umbrella at least. Man created his own world through several inventions and discoveries. He discovered the use of fire, he went for shelter, he went for settled life, he aspired family, he liked to live in groups, he invented technology, and he made his own world, a concrete world created by himself. What not, everything created by man shows one thing very clearly. Man desires a comfortable and happy life. He takes pains in search of some gains. He doesn't take any law of nature as it is. He tries to apply it to have further fruits. Now comes the second answer where it was stated, because we desire happiness, we must know something. So what is the relation between these two statements? Man always seeks happiness and comfort through his thoughts and deeds. Material benefits may trespass, but the ultimate goal is happiness. We can have many examples at this juncture. A student studies hard to get first rank. Why? Because that rank makes him feel happy. At the same time, another student bunks his classes and goes to a movie. Why? Because he believes movies give him more happiness than studies. The difference is nothing but lack of right motivation. I believe this is the right time to make one more comment out of the track. Today in India, highest ranking amongst our youth goes to two fields, namely cinema and cricket. Both of them serving no purpose rather than some sort of recreation. But our people stop everything and run after them. What is it youth is earning through these two pastime activities? Aren't there much more better things to do? Again the same answer, lack of right motivation. Let us discuss this topic in more detail in our coming sessions. And one more example, an employee earns and saves with an idea of leading a secured life. Why? He doesn't want to face any difficulties. He wants to live happily in the future. Similarly, a businessman earns profits. He even tries in illegal means if he is not ethical to do so. Why? Because he believes money earned in any way brings him riches and ultimately happiness. Whatever be the nature of work, psychology, living standards of man, he has done, is doing, and will do anything only because he believes or believed that it brings him happiness ultimately. So, if he doesn't plan in the first hand, there may be a chance of misdirecting his greatest boons. So, now I conclude. Since we are human beings with a heart and a mind, we must know that basic fundamental part of knowledge which is a must for everyone to lead a happy life. Now comes our last question. Can't we motivate and decide ourselves? Is it that we must learn it from someone else? Good question. By birth, man enters into his own world of influences even without his knowing. His parentage, financial standard, environment, people accompanying him, caste, religion, sex, country, what not, all these mark their impressions on man's personality since his childhood itself. The person receives the things through these impressions and influences and judges them accordingly. Now, can you guarantee that these influences always pave him the correct path? May not. Otherwise, Osama bin Laden wouldn't have become thus. Mahatma Gandhi wouldn't have become our father of nation. What made the difference in these two? If Laden was rightly motivated, he would have created wonders through his intellect. Many outstanding incidences in his life, many situations he planned set an example to his genius. So it is clear that motivation makes the difference. If we know what is right and what is wrong clearly, there is no chance of misguiding or misery. So, we must know all that is required to lead a happy and purposeful life. We must sculpture ourselves with our two magnificent weapons, heart and mind. So, friends, in this session, we came to know why we should know anything. And in the coming session, let us discuss what is it we should know to lead a happy and contented life and a purposeful life ever. Thank you, friends.